What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, still from Lençóis Maranhenses. This is a different video. This is not a vlog. This is going to be more like all you need to know before coming to this Brazilian paradise, and also my honest thoughts on this place, which I am completely in love with. So I have to begin saying that I'm on the dunes again. This is my 5th day coming to the dunes and the lagoons, and the plan was to leave Atins today, but I just couldn't, because this is honestly the most wonderful place I have ever been in my life. And I've traveled a lot. I've traveled a lot inside Brazil and also to more than 50 countries, and I have never seen something so beautiful, so unique, so surprising, so amazing, so perfect. When I went to Palawan in the Philippines, I said, okay, this is the best place in the world. There's nothing as beautiful as this. I'm not ever going to see something better than this. Everything here is perfect. The water, the islands, the sunsets, everything. And it's been 3 years. And so far it was true. But then this year I decided to come to Maranhão, this state in the northeast of Brazil, because of Lençóis Maranhenses, this place here. Dunes, the lagoons, and the sky. That's just it. It's like you are in the moon, but full of lagoons. The sand is perfect. It's white sand, really thin, really clear, perfect. The water of the lagoons is always in the perfect temperature. It's really crystalline. The water is not salty, which makes all the difference. All the water from these lagoons comes from the rain, so this whole place is truly unique. And then these days I was thinking, come on, so now Palawan or Lençóis Maranhenses, and I have to say that Lençóis is the most beautiful place I've ever been to, and now I think it's gonna be hard for other places to beat this one. So I couldn't recommend more coming here. It's completely amazing. It's perfect. By the way, there are 4 vlogs I did here, 4 or 5 vlogs I did here, and they are all on my YouTube channel. You can check them out. Much more images like drone footage and GoPro footage, underwater footage, a lot. This video is just simple. It's just me thinking, walking, and speaking to the camera about it. Well, having said that, there's nowhere else in the world like this, as unique, as beautiful, as perfect like this. I have to say that I'm staying in Atins, which is a small village of around 1,000 or maybe 1,500 people living, and it's not for everyone. I loved it. I love the vibe of the place. It's still really in the beginning of the touristic development, but there are already nice places for you to stay, good places for you to eat. Everything is really in a chill vibe. Nothing is fast. The beach is nice. The sunset by the beach is really good. It's awesome every day. If you like kite surfing, it's the perfect place for you to come. If you want to start kite surfing, I think it's even more perfect, because the beach is kind of in a bay, so the wind is perfect and there are not waves. So people say that it's perfect for you to learn here. And when you don't want to kite surf, you come chill, relax in places like this. Coming back to Atins, what I mean by saying that it's not meant for everyone is that the roads are flooded because it rains a lot in the 6 first months of the year. Now it's the beginning of the season, of the dry season, but the streets are still really flooded. So if you're not staying near the main street or near the beach, for you to walk from your hotel to the restaurants or any kind of place you want to go, you are going to have to cross the flooded roads, and it's not pleasing at all. The water in the floods is sometimes doesn't smell that good, it doesn't look that clean, because of course the cars pass there, and it's just there like still for months. That's not good. Also, what is kind of crazy about Achins, you find many animals walking on the streets, like cows or donkeys. If you're afraid of these kind of animals, you have to know that they are walking free on the streets. Nobody bothers them, and normally they don't bother nobody. So I mean, if you're afraid, maybe it's too I don't know, too scary for you, too crazy for you. Also, Achins is an expensive place, and you don't get exactly same standard you would expect for the price you're paying. For example, I'm staying in a nice pousada, a nice hotel, but I'm paying like 300 reais per day, which is like $60. In other places of Brazil, when you pay $60 to stay, you stay in a much better place with much more comfort. For example, I don't have hot water, hot shower, which I don't like. I have air conditioning, which is good because it's really hot here. But not having hot water is a minus. And some other friends, they stayed in even more expensive hotels. They have hot water, but the service is not that good. I think it's still going to develop a lot. So if you come here, you have to know that things are still starting here. Like I think my hotel is the oldest here, and it's around 20 years old. So things are still in the beginning. But I can't recommend more coming here and staying in Achins. You can also stay in two more cities. They are called Barreirinhas and Santo Amaro, but they are not as charming, as small, as chill to stay like Achins. Barreirinhas is a bigger city, and it's not beautiful. The buildings, there are some buildings, there's nothing charming in staying there. Santo Amaro, I haven't been there, but people say that it's much more similar to Barreirinhas than to Achins. So the unique place for you to stay is Achins, but you have to know that it might not be as comfortable as you would expect. But definitely, for my profile of traveler, Achins is the place to stay. I don't regret a second, I don't regret 1 cent I spent for staying there. And from Achins, there's a really good advantage to come to the lagoons and dunes, because Achins is right on the entrance of this national park. This is a national park, by the way. So Achins is the closest place you can stay to this paradise, or to the moon, like I call it. This is the moon. So there are two things you come here for. First one is seeing this amazing place, the Lençóis Maranhenses. By the way, it's called Lençóis, which means the sheets, like the bed sheets in Portuguese, because looking from above, those dunes and everything look like a bed sheet. Anyway, so you can come here to watch this paradise, or you come here to kite surf. If you don't have interest in any of those, then maybe this is not a place for you, because the beach of Achins honestly is not the best one in Brazil. There are many other in the northeast region, much more beautiful. I'm not saying the beach here is not beautiful, it's just not as beautiful as many others. If you want to come to see the dunes and the lagoons and the moon, as I say, it's not cheap either, because you have to pay for a tour every day. There are different kinds of tours, tours that go to some lagoons, some other tours go to other lagoons, different parts of the natural park. But in general, they cost 180 reais, which is something like $35. You have to pay this every day if you want to do those tours. They are full day tours. If you want, you can do the half day tours as well. They cost around 100 reais or $20. I recommend you do every day the full day tours, because it's so beautiful in the mornings with the sun high up there, making the water completely clear and blue and transparent, and the afternoon you have a beautiful sunset every day. So just do the full day tour. That's what I recommend. That's the price. You can also do the quadricycle tour or the quads tour, which has been my favorite tour. It has been awesome, the most fun day. A long time I didn't have so much fun. It costs around 300 or 350 reais, around $60, the full day tour. But I truly recommend, if you want, there's a full vlog I did on the quad tour. It's awesome, it's perfect. The best day I had here, and believe me, I'm living a dream here. This place is a dream, but the quad tour was something even better. Now talking about what to do in Atins. During the day, you can go to the beach, you can go to one of the restaurants by the beach. Some of them have good food. One I recommend is Cabana do Peixe. They have a really good pastel. I showed you guys the pastel in the vlog I did yesterday. There are some other nice places. There's one called Barco, like boat. In Portuguese we say barco. It's a good place for you to watch the sunset. They have good cocktails, good music. I spent a really good afternoon there. For you to have dinner or something in the evenings, I would suggest you guys to go to Jungle Burger. It looks like some of those Thai bars on the islands in Thailand, something like a reggae bar, and they have a really good burger. It's a good place to go. And I also went to a good restaurant called Pininga, which is, they have a chef, different food every day. It's not cheap, but the food is really good. And I also went to Uha Beer. They make their own beer. They have good burger and good pizza as well. There are also some pizza places and pasta places here. I haven't tried them, but they look really good from the outside. So many good restaurants for you to go. Food is not that expensive, but not that cheap as well. You would pay for a dinner around 60 or 70 reais per person, including the beer, which I have every night, I have to say. Well, I guess that's my review for this wonderful place. I've spent 6 days here, or 7, I don't even remember. It has really been a dream. I met really nice people, everyone in a really good vibe, so chill. Everyone having the time of their lives. Everybody's amazed by being here and living this paradise. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll just go up the dune and watch my last amazing, unforgettable sunset in Lençóis Maranhenses. So what I have to say is, come. This is the most beautiful place I have ever been to. See you tomorrow on the road going to Barra Grande in the state of Piauí.